Why don't we dig in just a little bit here? And there's many reasons that a child would end up in the foster care system, but what are some of
Mhm.
the big reasons that children end up in the foster care system that those listening along should be aware of?
So, some of the major reasons are abuse of some type, primarily physical. I will say one of the flaws of the foster care system is that they let things go on for longer than needed, and intervention is slow, and a lot of kids fall through the cracks. Um, but abuse is a major one. Parents struggling with substances is a major one. Um, uh, if parents can't afford to get their children's needs met, or they're neglecting their children, those are some reasons.
And a big one, before you get into all the little nuances, is being ripped up and moved somewhere else by adults that you may or may not even really fully know. And that happens a lot with child protective services, where it's like you want to trust these people, but you may or may not even know your current representative or if they're still working with the agency, and now they're coming in, taking you and moving you somewhere else. The fear that a child might experience in that is pretty profound into adulthood.
Like a lot of times, belongings that kids become attached to aren't all brought from home to home. And so kids really don't have just one thing that they can hold on to. No real adults, no belongings. And it's a very lonely and isolating position for them to be in. I think a lot of social workers are really overworked and underpaid, and they have so many kids and caseloads to be worrying about that there just really isn't that time to put that thought in. It was just a kid that slipped through the cracks, but those slips can be major for those
No,
kids.
it's like, well, really no one other than the person who violated that child. That's where we want to make sure that the conversation is still being focused on, because it can't be on the social worker. It's like, no, these things shouldn't be happening to a child, period. Unfortunately, they do, and our system is just not set up to properly address it.